Alright, hello, my wonderful students. This is the first foldable. It's a tri-foldable, 1, 2, 3, from section 5.7, solving rational expressions. And the first one we're going to be working on today, let me just adjust the camera so you guys can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Itsy more. Okay, cool. That should be good. Yeah. Alright, so the first expression we have is y over 4 plus y over 5 equal to 9. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our LCD. So once again, our LCD is our lowest common denominator. So that's the denominator between the 4 and the 5. Okay, so we're doing this so we can add the rational expressions. Okay, that's the reason why we're doing this, so we can add these together to see if we get 9. Alright, so I know that if I have to multiply something here and something here in order to make this true. Move it over just a slight tad bit. There we go. So I know in order to make this true, for this one here, I have to multiply the 4 times the 5 to make the 20. And if I multiply the bottom by 4, I also have to multiply the top by 4. And same as I did here, I'm also going to do the same thing here. So if I did 4 times 5 here, I also do a 4, and then the 5 is what's missing. And if I multiply on the bottom, I also have to do it on top. Okay. So now we can write our equation. We have 5 times y, 5y, plus y times 4, which we can use associative property multiplication to say it's 4y, equal to 9. But this is all over, well, at least on this side. 4 times 5, and 5 times 4, 20 on the bottom. Okay, now we can add our 4y and our 5y together, and we get 9y over 20 is equal to 9. So now this turned into a simple two-step equation. So what we have to do now is just solve for y. So the first thing I do is multiply both sides by 20. Okay, these will reduce here. And normally I would distribute this, 9 times 20, make it 180. But since I see here we're going to have a 9y left over equal to a 9 times a 20, I know that I'm going to have to divide by 9 here. So if I divide by 9 here, that means I'm going to get common factors. So we have our 9 as our common factor here, which crosses out. And then we have our 9 as a common factor here, which also crosses out, or reduces, sorry, nothing ever cancels or crosses out. So then we're left with our answer, which is our y equals 20. But because these are rational expressions, we have to make sure we don't have any extraneous solutions. So we're going to go back and we're going to check. So an extraneous solution is basically a solution that makes it not true. So it might work out that it equals this area, but it could be part of the excluded value, or it could, when you go back and check, it doesn't actually work out. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to check that y is equal to 20. So in order to do that, we plug that back into our original equation of y over 4 plus y over 5 equal to 9. So we have our y is 20 over 4. So 20 over 4 plus 20 over 5 equals 9. Alright, so I know that 20 divided by 4 is 5. And I know that 20 divided by 5 is 4 equals 9. 5 plus 4 is 9 equals 9. Check. So we did our check so that we know this is a true statement. True statement. Alright, so now that we write our conclusion, we have, oops, sorry about that, I need to turn it. We have therefore, comma, y equals 20 is the solution, and it is not an extraneous, that's how they kind of like spell it out, solution.